Good morning, happy Wednesday. We're at the halfway. I'm running late. I'm not even gonna say that anymore. I'm not running anywhere. It's 6:27, I'm fine. I purposely wasn't super in a hurry. Hold please. We had an interesting evening. After the ice maker cleaning, we went to go pick up little guy because everybody is fine, but I got a phone call from Sierra, my son's fiance, that she had been in a car accident. Well, she is fine. She went to the hospital to get checked out, which is why we had a baby. She was hit. She was rear-ended on a freeway at about 60 miles per hour. So she's tough, man. The car's not okay. It ended up involving 5 cars. She has a dash camera to record just for this reason. It shows her getting hit so hard, she is thrown into the HOV lane. Hold please. And then behind the person who hit her, 3 other cars swerved and they all were in a collision. So there was 5 cars total involved, but the humans are okay. The cars, not so much. So, wow, how things can change in just a few minutes. But in better news, like I said, she's okay. Everybody else was okay. And that's really all that matters in the end. Their car was relatively new. Now it's, yeah. So, you know, among other scary things you think about, you know, the car seat that was in there that, thank God, did not have a baby in it. Baby was home with my son. They had just gotten home and got the call. So anyway, everybody is safe, thank God. And now I'm going to work, but I'm subsiding on just a few minutes of sleep. It was 3 hours, three blissful hours of sleep. I just couldn't shut my brain down. You know how that goes. I shouldn't say it that way, should I? We don't want to shut it down. We just want to quiet it a little bit. Anyway, today at school, we have a short day with kids. We're going to just do our regular, little bit of holiday, little bit of Junie B. And then our PD this afternoon is site-based, so we are staying at school. We're going over the results of the AASA. I'm not even done grading mine yet, but I'll go through what I have. That's all I can do at this point. Last night didn't go as planned, so I was going to go through more and grade a little bit more. I probably still wouldn't have finished, but anyway, it was what it was, and here I am. We're going to go over that data, see how they did, where we need to focus our energy for reteach. Anyway, I will see you probably not after school today, but tomorrow morning. Good morning, happy Thursday. It's late. I'm at the point in the year where my attitude is I'll get there eventually. It's going to be fine. It is, I don't even want to talk about it. 6:33. I woke up with a migraine. I think, you know what I'm going to say. I think it's the weather. You know, if someone were to make a clip of all the times I've said that, I could make a whole video. I think my headache is due to the weather. Anyway, I found a couple of fun things online last night. One of them, I don't remember the second one. Anyway, they are, oh, I remember now. Okay, yes, 2 of them were from, did I just put 2 things in there? Yes, I did. Rachel Lynette, Minds in Bloom. And they were dollar deals. I don't know if they're always dollar deals. I don't know if it's like when she first releases something, if it's $1. I don't know. Anyway, well, obviously not everything, but the thing that I'm most excited, well, okay, I'm just gonna say a sentence. Wouldn't that be fun for all of us? One of the things that I bought is a word search. It was a dollar deal. And while this sounds kind of silly that I'm so excited about a word search, it's a gigantic one. So it is 15 pages, so 5 by 3. You photocopy it all out and then tape it. So I am gonna make multiple copies and tape them, maybe like, oh golly, it's gonna be a lot, isn't it? Could maybe have like, the idea is you put it up on the wall and the kids can all work on it together. I don't have wall space for more than a couple, so I don't even have wall space for a couple if we're being honest. So I was picturing doing it on the floor. But if I do that, I would do maybe, what if I did like 3 per class? That's a lot of taping, but that's okay. What could possibly else I have to do? Hold, please. Anyway, I thought that would be fun for next week. And then I also bought from Minds in Bloom a Reader's Theater. It's like, I think it said something like no thrills, blah, blah, blah. And it's got little elf puppets that goes with it. I thought that's adorable. The kids will love that. And then the third thing I bought, I don't remember who it's by. I'll put all 3 here. There's the first one, the word search. Hold, please. The next one, the puppet play. And then the last one is here, and I always put on the screen who it's by, but also Reader's Theater. So there you go. Let's get out the door now. I think the kids will like them. It'll be fun. Today is Grinch Day, Grinch Green, and I don't have a lot of green in the wardrobe, but wait, I have the actual Grinch. So there. This shirt I got when I went to visit Katie a couple years ago in Virginia at a Cracker Barrel, of all things. And it wasn't the winter, it was like the summer. So very fun find. She got a Clark W. Griswold sweater, I believe. I don't remember, something cool like that. I'm gonna get going. Time for a little more lip gloss. It's not lip gloss, it's Blistex, but that's, you know, the extent of my beauty regimen these days. Yeah, there we go. Okay, my lips are so chapped. My head is throbbing right now. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and stand in a room of about 50 9-year-olds. That sounds like a great way to spend the day. I love my kids. I really love them so much, but some of them just don't have a volume control that says down. But it's okay, we're gonna have a great day. It is now 6:38. I'll get there when I get there. I'll see you after school. Hello, end of day Thursday. I actually got a worse headache as the day went on. It's actually better than it was, but I am gonna just pick up a little bit and head out while I can still drive okay. I drank a ton of water and took a second Excedrin migraine. So I can't do anything else except for lay down. So I'm gonna do that. You know, considering the fact that I asked for total silence, I did not, of course, get that, but I did ask nicely. And then I asked not so nicely for silent working. And most were, you know, helpful, and they did that. There are a few, though, that just, they feel the need to shout and talk loud. And it's really a bummer when your head hurts because, I don't know, it's just not any fun. Anyway, our actual learning time was good today. This morning we read chapter 2 of Junie B, the Christmas, the Junie B Jingle Bells book. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I'm not in my right mind right now. You get it though, you know. Anyway, we read that and it was good. So got a lot done today. This afternoon we worked on one of the passages from the product I showed you this morning. It was one where it had a coloring page based on their answer. That was the color of that part of the picture. So they did pretty well on that, at least the ones that I saw. It was this one from the Rocket Resource. Yeah, the Rocket Resource. So we read Christmas Around the World, and then they answered questions. Trying to grab that for you. They answered questions front and back, and then depending on what their answer was, that is how they colored their picture. So it took me a while, but I got there. Anyway, I gotta go home. I'm so excited to see that tomorrow is Friday the 13th. It's like nobody out there really likes us, isn't it? It'll be fine. It's probably a full moon and, sorry, we had a page. It's probably, I don't remember what I was saying, a full moon and a super moon and, you know, some other things too, because, you know, why not? Anyway, I will see you in the morning. Hopefully I will feel much better. I hope this isn't like last time and it was the beginning of COVID. I don't think so. I mean, I don't feel any other thing or way except for my headache. So we'll just hope for the best. Anyway, I will see you in the morning. Hope you have a great night and see you soon. Good morning. Happy Friday the 13th, but headache is gone. Yes. I mean, for the most part. There might be a little residual, but nothing compared to yesterday. Yesterday was really bad. So, super happy to report that. Already put my calm in here, so bring in the calm today. Also, just got a notification from our principal that we are going to do a practice lockdown today. That's always exciting. But, you know, they have to happen. And I think it's 2 a year. 2 a year and a shelter in place, or 1 lockdown, 1 shelter in place. One of the two. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's candy cane day, and I'm wearing this ginormous shirt. It's ridiculous, but it's red and white. And look, candy canes, I know. Candy cane meaning red and white day. So, got that covered. Today, regular tests, practice lockdown. I don't know. He alluded to we were going to do it at a time that was going to be interesting. So, not sure what that might look like, but we will do what we can to do what we can. Anyway, I was gonna say something else. Oh, just our normal routine. Oh, well, no, nothing's normal. Normal routine except for the practice lockdown and oral reading fluency testing. Not with me this time, but with our help me, words are hard. The reading specialist. There we go. Yay. They're gonna be pulling the kids. So our kids might be in transit when the lockdown is called. It's just gonna be all kinds of interesting, isn't it? Yes. I mean, that's real life though, and you have to practice. I wish we didn't have to practice for people hurting children. That just, hold please. That makes me real good and mad. But anyway, what is happening here? There's hair sticking up. It's fine. I'll just walk around like this today, pretend it's hat day. I am so thankful that today is Friday and tomorrow's Saturday and the next day is Sunday. I just need a break. What are those dates going to be? 14, 15? Do we have anything going on? Honey? Do we?
This weekend.
I don't know. We might have stuff going on. I don't know. Part of that is going to include me relaxing, maybe, for at least 10 minutes. We have our Secret Santa next week. I have all my gifts. I just have to package them. And then, what else? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have a list real long. Unfortunately, it's in my head right now, and that is not a great place for any list to be because it gets lost. It gets lost, things get spilled on it. It's a mess. Anyway, I'm gonna go. It is early. It's only 6:23. I did so good today. Feeling proud. Anyway, I'll catch up with you after school. Hello, after school Friday, and I may or may not have quit in my head about 26 times today. It was a really rough day. We had our practice lockdown, and it lasted for about an hour and a half. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced a real lockdown. I'm sure a lot of you have practice lockdown, whatnot, but an hour and a half to keep 26 kids silent in the dark isn't very fun. Just in case any of you were wanting to try it home, I would advise not. It was rough. Our regular day stuff wasn't regular because of that. We were in the middle of groups when the call came. We did find out that we were having a practice lockdown before school started this morning. So I knew. I did not tell the children because we wanted it to be, real. I did tell the kids as soon as they called it. I said, I do know, guys, that this is a practice. We're fine. I had kids in tears. I wanted to cry because this really isn't the world I want to live in where, we have to do this. And then it lasted forever. The police, men and women, were helping us, and they came around and they talked to all the students about how important it is to be silent and, if the bad guys come in, well, then that started a whole new series of panic, and it stinks. So my mood is kind of in the ballpark of ew today, but it is what it is. Anyway, trying to think. So another fun thing that happened today was our kids went to read so I'm sure they all did great. Now, hopefully it didn't affect them too terribly much, but they went to go do their ORF reading. I think I told you that this morning. So, I don't know how they did. They did not do well in their specials classes, which, by the way, we barely had because of the lockdown. So didn't really get a prep today, got a few minutes, had enough time to go to the bathroom, which I was very thankful for because I had a migraine yesterday, and with migraines comes drinking for me about a gallon of water. And so, yeah, and I continued that this morning. I had a lot of water and then couldn't leave the room. So that stunk. Stunk. That's the stay in a nutshell. It was Friday the 13th. And didn't I kind of call that this morning? Like, what could possibly go right? Anyway, it was good. The kids got through it. We got through it. Anyway, I'm going to go home. I'm going to relax and rest and not stress. Right. Didn't hand out mail today. First time all year I've forgotten. It was the nuts here today. Nothing really went according to plan, which if you're a teacher, you get and you know how darn important our plans are and keeping to a schedule and all of those things. But anyway, we survived. So takeaway is we'll be back another day. Anyway, if you have watched this whole video, thank you. Please give it a thumbs up. If you have enjoyed, commiserated with me, all of those things. Anyway, I will see you next week. Happy weekend if it's weekend when you're watching this. Happy week if it's not. I will see you next time. Goodbye.